sorry जो आपके साथ हुआ है, but I think to even go, I think everyone also wants कि exactly what happened, because I think मुल्क में भी इतनी सारी चीजें हो रही हैं कि it's our job as well कि इस तरह का केस बहुत बार पाकिस्तान में होता है और उसके ऊपर कोई एक्शन नहीं होता. And we've seen, I think in the last 2 years, especially बहरिया टाउन के अंदर जो लोग इन्वॉल्व होते हैं उस तरह छुट जाते हैं. I don't know if you know, last time भी उसी फैमिली के अंदर कि एक बंदे ने जाके लाहौर डॉग शो हो रहा था, जाके उसने ओपन फायर और nothing happened. So really want to know what exactly happened, ये कब हुआ exactly, किधर हुआ? Yes, please.
Okay, so basically, me and my sister, we were coming home. We were trying to go home. We do this every day. We were taking the path home. Now, this lady comes in front of me, and she's coming from the wrong lane. I was over the speed bump, and she's cutting in from my left lane. She almost caused a car accident. So I beat my horn at her, and she started yelling at me from her window, so I started yelling back. She then proceeds to get her car, and she stops in front of me. I wasn't letting go of my horn. I beat her, and I held onto the horn. So I guess that's what pissed her off. She pulled her car in front of me. Before I knew it, the guards. So that's how it all started. Just from a road rage incident from her, just because I was beeping at her and she thought that, who am I to do that to her?
And then she just parked the car, or uske guards aaye and they just tried to...
She blocked us off, so we couldn't go in front. Now I thought, okay, she's just blocking us off, nothing's gonna happen. Before I knew it, her guards from the Dala, they were running around to my side of the car, and they were in the window. And I didn't know it was her guards at first because I was just kind of traumatized at the moment. I just saw the guy, he's just grabbing my wrist. I don't know if you guys can see the bruises here. My whole arm is sore at the moment because I was trying to put my window up and the doors were locked, but I was trying to put the window up. It was a crack open. He had reached through that and grabbed my arm before I could do anything, and he put my window down himself and unlocked the car from the inside and offed my car.
Wow. And what happened after?
Right after that, that's when we got
to the door. She started pulling you out. She pulled her hair. The guard came to my side and he started hitting me.
And that's what you can see in the video. She was on the passenger side. So the punching and slapping and everything, all I heard was a loud slap, and I looked over because I was looking at the woman. She was in my window after the guard had went to the other side. I threw my phone to my sister. I said, call my husband. I said, call my husband. So she had heard that, so she sent the guard over. The guard ran around, and I just heard a loud slap noise, and I turned around, and I was just like, Aqsa, oh my God. I reached over, I was trying to grab her, and all I could see was him slapping her and punching her in the face and grabbing her, and she's just holding onto the phone with her knife so that she could just call somebody for help. And he managed to pry that out of her hands.
Wow. ये मायरा इफ्तिखार लेकिन कौन है? So I'm a little confused. Why does this lady, because supposedly he's not from the family, but ये काम करती है बहरिया टाउन के लिए?
She basically, so there's rumors and stuff that she was associated with Malik Raz back in the day. I don't know if they were together. There's a lot of rumors that I've been told about. And she's the director of the Bahria Town Zoo, the one that's in Safari. So she works for Bahria Town. She's been working here for almost 19 years. Yes, she worked for Bahria Town. And I've shown proof on my page that she does, in fact, because Bahria Town released a statement saying that she's not associated with Bahria or an employee. But just 8 months ago, she had made a post saying that she's been working for Bahria Town for the last 7 years. So
obviously she has some former director of Bahria Town. Okay, so our reporter Rana, yeah, that's true, former director of Bahria Town. Because ऐसा हो नहीं सकता कि ये कुछ ना हो और इसके बाद बहरिया टाउन में गार्ड्स हों, और जो बहरिया टाउन के गार्ड्स हैं, as far as I know, they didn't do anything, right? जब ये हो रहा था.
Exactly. So the thing is, when I was in the moment and I looked up and I could see, like, at this time she was pulling my hair, which is also shown in the videos. I looked up to and I saw the guards and I was like, oh my God, the guards are here. They're about to help me. I look up and they're just staring at me in the face, and I didn't understand in the moment what was happening and why Bahria Security was not helping me at all. I didn't understand why I was not.
It seemed like they were associated with the guards feeding us. They were helping them. They were
later
on the phone. They were standing right next to them.
Yeah, and in one of the videos you can kind of see that one of the guards were kind of getting pulled, and the Bahria Town actually took him to the side, so the guard does not get.
Yeah, उसको मारना भी शुरू कर दिया था.
So the man that was hurting both of us was getting protected by Bahria Security.
Yeah.
And not just the guard, even her. We went to the control room at Bahria Town security office in Iris Block. Now my lawyers later told me that was they illegally detained us because that was on their turf, and they took us from the fight scene into their territory. Now every single person in that room was basically, they were with her. You can see in the video, I'm trying to ask how is a man allowed to hit me, and one of the female security guards was like doing this, like telling me to be quiet, like, don't talk, basically. So they were all in the room in favor of her, and we were getting yelled at in that room. It was just so
we weren't
distressing.
even allowed to speak on her behalf. Like, we couldn't even explain what was going on. All you could hear was her talking.
And they were basically saying, let's end this and let's keep it here. Let's not take this any further. So let's end the मामला, इधर ही मामला खत्म कर देते हैं. हम दोनों, both parties कर देते हैं. And I was just I was feeling so helpless that I was shaking. I couldn't stop shaking and crying because I was like, I have a mission to make sure that everyone finds out about this. And when everyone did, that's when it came out that she has done this over multiple times. She has done this so many times.
He's done this before as well to people.
I'm getting so many DMs that there was this one guy, his father got hit with one of the gunmen in the head with his gun. One lady parked behind her, so twisted her arm. Yeah, Myra was like, who are you to park behind? Twisted her arm in front of her young children. There's a lot of stories coming forward that this is not the first time, and Bahria has nothing has been done about it. No one has spoken against her. She still lives here. She lives in Bahria Town.
Do you guys live in Bahria Town too?
Do.
Oh. Has that been a problem of any sort, this incident ke baad?
Yes, after this incident, we've been receiving calls and everything. I'm just kind of scared because I just posted a video as well telling that I am getting threats. My husband as well. So basically, sources say that maybe she might try to file an FRI against my husband as well, even though my husband was never at the scene of whatever happened. He came later on to protect me. So,
but you guys have filed an FIR, right? आप सबने तो FIR कराई है.
We went to get a medical done, and this was after the whole incident. This was at 7 a.m. You can imagine how shaken up and everything. We had to go get the medical done right away, and then we went to. My husband took the thing to the police station as well. We didn't go to the police station. My husband did.
Okay, but an FIR has been registered. ये Myra इफ्तिखार नामी औरत के against. Okay, and ये जो threats हैं, I've heard you guys have been getting these threats as well.
Yeah.
Like, what's the nature? Are these phone calls? Is it like? Because a lot of time with these cases, what happens is people are offered money as well, to drop the case.
Yeah, that's the problem. That is the exact problem, that I'm just scared that maybe they might drop the case. That's why I'm trying to use social media just to make sure that everyone knows about what's happening.
Okay. And Myra Iftikhar hasn't gotten in touch with you in any way, or Bahria Town ने कोई apology नहीं दी, कुछ नहीं दिया?
Not at all. Not at all. Actually, they had sent security guards to my father's place. He also resides in Bahria Town. And they had, all the guards were outside of his house. Some of the colonels and majors of Bahria Town as well, they in charge. They asked my dad, can you guys delete the videos? This is before I started posting.
Wait. Bahria Town के गार्ड आपके डैड के घर गए, आपके डैड के पास गए और उन्हें कहा कि ये वीडियोस डिलीट करें.
Yes, delete करें and फिर आपको apology मिलेगी.
फिर क्या मिलेगी?
Apology. You will get a sorry.
If you guys.
I don't want.
Yeah. What did your dad say?
My dad had told me, he just told them to leave. He had actually sent his servant out and everything. He said just make them leave and stuff. He did not say that we were gonna agree with that.
और अब पुलिस क्या कह रही है, क्योंकि अब FIR भी रजिस्टर हो गई है Myra Iftikhar के against. Like, why hasn't the police arrested her, or what's the update, or is police not that responsive?
The thing is that they're saying that it's still an investigation, and the guards, we even found out the guards' names and everything. The police is not doing anything. I'm literally just relying on social media. Yeah, we're finding everything. Exactly. No one is helping. We've done the FIR. We're just waiting. Honestly, we're just waiting with her, living in the same area as us, knowing that something could happen, because she is angry.
Yeah, she does not seem normal, for sure. But no, honestly, this is ridiculous. ये regardless, मतलब Myra मुझे जिस चीज की honestly समझ नहीं आ रही, this person who is not supposedly employed by Bahria Town right now, according to Bahria Town, how does she have so much power to have guards and to have, मतलब she's going around basically free will के ऊपर guards को कहती है वो लोगों को मारें, और Bahria Town के guards भी इस चीज पे चुप रहते हैं. That is not just dangerous for you, but anyone who's living in Bahria Town.
that is the reason that I decided to speak up. And then later, after I did speak up, that's when I noticed that this has happened so many times. So I was like, you know what? I got to keep this up. I got to make sure that this story gets out there. Other people's stories also get out there, that this woman is not sane and she does need to be locked up. Because if it was me, and never in a million years did I think that my sister and my 19-year-old sister, like someone who I always want to protect, would get beaten up by men in the area that we live, and I would be like the next headline. That never occurred to me.
We always thought we would be safe, you know, hearing security guards and so much protection and everything.
ये पहले कभी नहीं हुआ आप सबके साथ कुछ भी इस तरह का इंसिडेंट एट बहरिया टाउन? This first time this happens. What's so आप दोनों के साथ ये हुआ है? What is the aim that, you know, at least कुछ ऐसी ये चीज हो जाए तो you guys would think कि चलो justice has prevailed, whether that's her apologizing to you guys or you would like to see her have the penalty, the legal penalty that is there?
You know, the thing is, I know if she gets locked up, she'll just pay bail and she'll be out in like a couple of hours. Like that's what I think will happen. But I want her to publicly apologize to me where the incident happened with everyone around, so she can get humiliated the way that I got humiliated and disrespected with my sister. I want her to be humiliated in front of everyone in Bahria Town, because she runs around thinking that she is like such a respectful woman, and she is not a woman. I can't even use that term for her because I don't know what she is. She is just the most inhumane person. So I would like that, and I would like the guards to just get beaten up by any man that can just beat them. I would just love that, just to see some sort of justice. And I would like for the guards and her to just be in lockup. That's it. They deserve that. They don't deserve to be out freely on the streets and letting this happen to someone else. And I'm honestly scared of that.
I honestly think, and you know, that's very fair coming from you, from what has. I also think this case is also bigger than just her. I think there's a case against Bahria Town here as well. कि आप उधर रहते हो उस कम्युनिटी में, and it's a big community, और वो आप सबको zero protection दे पाए. Rather it seems that they were aiding, from what you've told, these guards. Bahria Town के guards ही आपके डैड के पास भी आए थे ना delete वीडियो करवाने के लिए. It seems like they're aiding this process, and I feel in that way FIR तो उस security के खिलाफ भी बनती है Bahria Town में. So not just this, I think it's a bunch of other people who need to, you know, action needs to be taken against.
Yeah.
Anyways, regardless, thank you for, you know, joining us. We'll do our best from our side to do what we can. But if there's any last message जो आप देना चाहती हो, आप बताओ. And yeah.
Hope that justice.
Anyway, anyone who's watching right now can help.
Anyone's watching, I'm just, first of all, I just like to say thank you for everyone's messages, the support that I'm getting. I just love that, and
like, this is like the only support that we're getting right
exactly
now.
From you guys. That's the only support, and we would like to say thank you from the bottom of our heart. Let's just spread this, and let's just make sure that Maya Iftikhar is taken down, put behind bars, because I don't want this to happen to any person. It happened to us, and I think that's
No, for sure. And we really hope, to be very honest, बहुत बार Bahria Town पे चीजें हुई हैं and they just get scot free. One can only hope कि इस तरह के incidents में, even through, you know, if we can have the power of social media and being able to do something about it, and even if that means, you know, her apologizing and admitting a mistake, I hope that happens. That itself will be something. Anyways,
but that
shukriya.
I do want her to be locked up